Okay, hello everyone. Today we give the teaching on Bardo Thodol on English. On English version. Because of I re-listening the Chinese version, the teaching involve a lot of details of the practical message. So I think I'd better to give detailed translation one by one. So I should first listen the Chinese one I taught 3 years ago, and then give you the detailed translation for English. First, I should say today is the topic Bardo Thodol, Chapter 2. The Bardo Thodol as the 1st January general explanation. Bardo Thodol is 2 words. Bardo means, it's a Tibetan word, means the middle tongue, between 2 parts, the middle tongue. Thodol means mantra. So actually it's a brief name for this tantra. You can say the whole name is the secret teaching which can save the one who will pass away only by hearing. Only by hearing. This is the full name on this tantra. And this tantra is come from Guru Rinpoche. Yeah, the main teaching from Guru Rinpoche. Bardo, according to the name, that is the middle tongue, means someone. Yeah, I said someone, mainly refers to some human who will pass away from this current life. And he or she did not get the new life for the next time. So during that time. And according to this tantra, actually there is according to that tantra directly, there is a 6 kind of Bardo. The first 3 belong to a live person. The last 3 belong to the dead person. So actually there is a 6 Bardo. We call 6 Bardos. And why we divide it into 2 parts, the first 3 and last 3, because it's like a counterpart. The last 3, there is the 1 Bardo that the one just pass away, get out of the last breath, so it's passed. The hospital, the medical instrument verify, oh, that guy passed, sign the death certificate, then they say passed. So from this time, he or she walk into the first Bardo. We call the Bardo immediately after the death. It lasts, for ordinary person, it lasts 7 to 14 days. So it's first Bardo after death. And then he or she walk into the second Bardo, we call the vision Bardo, you can call. During this Bardo, a lot of vision coming out. Yeah. And there's a lot of vision, a lot of sounds, a lot of movements such as this. This is the second one. The third one we can call rebirth Bardo, or we can call incarnation Bardo. During this time, this guy, the consciousness of this guy will walk into the step which can give him or her the next new life. So this is the first, second, and third. The 3 belongs to the death part. As a counterpart of the past 3, the first 3 refers when somebody still alive But during our ordinary life, there is some very short second time. And that time specific, our conscious out of our human body. So we take those exactly and very short time as a golden opportunity to practice our yoga, to practice our Tantra yoga, to liberate ourselves. So refers to that as a counterpart one by one. The first one should be meditate. You can say meditation Bardo. So means somebody called samadhi Bardo, samadhi state. When you take some meditation, maybe you take meditation for 2 hours, 3 hours, even 4 hours, even a whole day. But just you catch up 1 second or several seconds or 1 minute or several minutes of that state. What kind of state? You cannot feel the existence of yourself. You are conscious in that way out of your human body. So we call this kind of Bardo. Same state as the one who passed away. So this is the meditation Bardo. The second one is the sleeping Bardo, or we can say dream Bardo. In your dream, there is some kind of time happened. So some state of your consciousness out of your human body. Just like the one who passed away. And in this very short time, because the whole night ordinary should be 8 hours. But we can divide it 8 hours into 4 parts. And this kind of dream Bardo mostly occurred in the last 2 hours. So that means 4 to 6, that is a golden period. You get this dream Bardo state. So that's why we practice dream yoga. So by the dream yoga, there is a lot of vision, which have some indication meaning. And this kind of special dream always occurs in that last period of time. That means 4 to 6. So 4 to 6 is very, very golden period of time for us to practice. And the last one is some state happening in sex. Yeah, that equal to the rebirth Bardo. So during that state, your energy out of the human body. So you're conscious sometime out of your human body. Just a very short time, second, or even some part of second time. So this is the 6 Bardos. As the meaning, as the name meaning, that means as a person who want to practice the Buddhism, who want to practice the Vajrayana Buddhism, the most golden period time is the life. We still alive, so we should practice. Because if we always miss the golden opportunity when we alive, so at that day we passed away, the only method we can be saved is by others. Other Lama, other monk, if they're chanting beside us remains corpse, and then try to save us. But as a person, we should do by ourselves. So means we should catch up the first three, to do the meditation, to do those yoga, to catch up those golden opportunity, to liberate, to release the nodes of chakras, channels, and then we can do a very good preparation for the last 3 when we passed away. Right? But somebody maybe say, why you say such things like that? I can say this is the special character of Tibetan Vajrayana practice system. Because for the most Mahayana teaching, we only focus on our mind. But as I have said, I use the word of consciousness. The Westerner always saw soul, but we avoid that word because soul, if you use the soul, means something always exists, right? But we use the consciousness, like the modern, modern philosopher, or some psychologist, like Dr. Jung, Gustav Jung. They also use the consciousness, this word. Compared with the soul, there's more, this word consciousness have a little bit strict meaning, not such wide meaning. Consciousness means we not only have our mind in the brain, actually the one who controls our circle of life is the one located in our heart chakras, not just the mind in our brain. So it's the two concepts. Mahayana always focus on the mind activity. So they do a lot of meditation. They do a lot of philosophy research. They do a lot of such this. But there is some shortcoming for those teaching because they didn't pay more attention to, or we can say didn't pay the equal attention to our human body compared with our human mind. Why is that? It's a kind of shortcoming because as a human, or as the animal, or as the existence of the gods, or semi-gods, or the hue, or the ghost, we have a body, especially the animals and the humans, because human belongs to animals, of course. So 6 realms, only human and animals have those physical body. Other 4 realms, it didn't get this physical body. It just get the, like I have said, subtle body. There's no physical meat and blood body. This is the character of human existence. Also, it's the very bad things for humans. Of course, also for animals. Because this kind of meat and blood physical body, like a prison, to catch up our consciousness tidily. It cannot go very smoothly. We only have 6 opportunities, like I have told before, 6 by those times. We just catch up. We just have opportunity to catch up those 6 times, 6 opportunities, 6 period of time, we can say. Then we can liberate it ourselves. If we miss it, it just passed, going to the next life of existence, like a circle. So we can say this is a good character of Vajrayana, Tibetan Vajrayana Buddhism, because they pay a lot of attention to our mind. So as a Lama, we study a lot of sutras. A lot of sutras. For 12 years at least. A lot of sutras. Even for just the one, I'm not I'm not a knowledgeable Lama. I'm learning just several of sutras. The Ha Sutra, the Diamond Sutra, the, of course, Medicine Amitabha Sutra, Satikabha Sutra, yes, it's last. And the main part is the Manjushri named Sakiti, that tantra. I almost used tens of years to study this sutra. Yeah, I can repeat, I can, memory all of this, yeah. But it's not enough. Those kind of sutra and tantra give us a lot of meaning of our existence, a lot of meaning why we should practice, why we learn it, why we should avoid certain things, blah, blah, blah. But it's just a kind of like introduction, kind of a direction what we need to do is practice by ourselves, according to that tantra, according to that sutra. But how? We should practice our mind, we should practice our speech, we should practice our body action. So that's why of Vajrayana, we always say 3 doors, 3 doors, 3 doors. What's that 3 doors? Means the 3 measures we should control our life existence in life circulations. Yeah, Mahayana always said men. Yeah, of course they chanting, but not chanting such a lot. We chanting a lot, day and night, never stop. Why? It's kind of training our speech. By this kind of training, our energy get improved. Why we should do this? Because as a human existence, I think our body like a prison, right? I have said. But how to broken that prison? Not just by your realization, not just by your man activities. Of course you can, especially for you. Always say man, yeah, that's very good. That's good direction, but it's not enough. It's far, far, far from enough. Because if you just think, if you just visualize, right? Your man activity is so high, but your body existence is so low. You cannot combine them together. You need a bridge. What is that bridge? Your speech. What kind of speech? Your chanting. So I give a lot of concept now. I should speak it one by one for all the details. I always repeat it in the previous Manjushri named Sakati's teaching. In our Sakha school, yeah, I'm a Norba of Sakha, of Tibetan Tantrayana Buddhism. We have a guru. One is Sarabha. One is one is the Sarabha, and one is the student of Sarabha. Biruba. So that guru and student gave it 2 different ideas. Who want to practice the Vajrayana? The Saraha said you should control your mind. And then, after you successfully control your mind, and then you can automatically control your breathing. But Biruba said you can practice your chanting, so you can control your breathing. Then you can automatically control your mind activity. Then you get liberated. So it's the Saraha's Biruba. I believe in the Biruba's idea. Of course, Saraha's idea is also correct, but it's different and different entrance. I practice the Birubas. So we chanting a lot. We pray a lot. We practice the yoga a lot. We chanting outside and do the circulation a lot, a day and night, day and night. Why? Only one purpose. As the Dharma practitioner, we must purify all our practice. Because each day's practice is like a daily works. You just repeat it. So if you want to successful, if you want to do this very successfully, that means you should purify your method. What kind of method you should purify? You should know your target. You should know your road, and then keep walking. So what is the method we should do? We should first control our breathing. Because by the breathing, we control the element of the wind. Also, by the controlling of element of wind, we control the other side, the other four. Why I think so? Because I done it for tens of years. Now I have some little bit confidence to control the breathing. After I got this feeling, I think, wow, the man get clear. The man get purified. For some time, then I suddenly found out, oh, my body got improved. Not just a healthy level. I mean, improved means, yeah, I can control it. So, back to the teaching of 3 laws means your mind activity, your speech activity, and your body action activities. So how to do it? We should focus on the speech. That, yeah, of course, that is my idea. That is my tradition's method to walk into these 3 laws. Somebody does the practice the body action, like martial arts. They also, like Shaolin monks, they also can walk into the samadhi. Yeah, because by the martial art they play. During that always practice, the man got purified. Their breathing got purified too. It take a long time. And Chinese monk, Korean, Japanese monk, they do the meditate. So they didn't move and they didn't talk. They just stayed silent and do the meditation, the visualization, actually, you can say. If we can successfully control your meditation state, also they can control the breathing. They can control the body action. Even they didn't move their body for a very long time, still they're very healthy. Yeah, like a Bardo Thodol, yeah, the guru of the Chan. During their 9 years, his 9 years meditation achieved, his vibration from his channels, chakras, get very, very deep signal in the wall, in the stone wall, very deep. I checked it in that Shaolin temple, such deep, yeah, like a carving, but it didn't carve only. He just stayed there 9 years without any words. Some students send out some food, he take it and still sit there without any words, without any movement. Yeah. So the vibration gathers like a carving signal. That means if you can successfully control your meditate, your realization still can get vibration. Also, it can be works on your speech, also can work on your body. Then you can get liberated. So, as a saying, every word lead to the wrong city. We just choose one way that is suitable to us. That's suitable to us. For me, I choose the chanting as a first. And also, it's the help of my yoga, the body action. So the two is the king. Then I walk into the meditate. Yeah, I do the lie down meditate each day for several hours, in the morning and at night. Yeah, and then walk into the dream yoga automatically. So this kind of daily practice. The topic of our teaching for those series weeks should be the Bardo Thodol. Why I speak such things? Because it's like a introduction to this teaching. Because we should control your speech, and we should control next time your body action, and next time your mind. Right? I said this is as a human, as a Dharma practitioner, we can do it with intention, right? Because we're still alive. We will do it. We'll do the preparation for us. The Bardo Thodol is on the contrary side. That means somebody who passed, but that guy, not the Dharma practitioner. he or she didn't do any preparation for that time past. So how can we do? You just chanting as a Lama or as a other Dharma practitioner. If you know this Tantra, you should memorize all the words and give the detailed explanation like now I did to that guy who passed. Why I say so much things before we give details teaching? Because I already walked in the details teaching. Because our channels and the chakras, like the very advanced instrument, like a machine. So even when some guy who is dying, I will use the word dying, it's a very perfect word, who is dying. So as a Lama, if that guy have enough good maturity, so their family can find out a good Lama, the Lama will go to that house to say beside that guy who is dying. This is perfect. Or if that family not such good married, they cannot find a good Lama at that time. So later they will find a Lama, but that guy already passed. The dying process is gone, already passed. So still get some use, you can help for. If that Lama stay beside that corpse or remains to chanting, to do this teaching. This is second occasion. The third occasion is there's not any good merit accumulated for this family. The corpse and the remains already burned, already thrown out. Then Lama come in, so still can help. How? You find out some stuff belongs to that guys, and you find out that things, that stuff, that guy very love it. Like a hobby, right? Some stamp or some jewelry, some sword. Especially for our Tibetan or Mongolian person, the guy always love their sword or knife. They always carry it, or the jewelry such as this for ladies. So you get up those things, put on the desk. Then the Lama look at this and chanting. Maybe you guys think, wow, it's like a miracle, but it's not. For me, I can do this. If somebody passed, even there's no remains, no remains, no body at all, but still get a ring or necklace or sword or knife or even what kind of clothes. In life, there's some energy involved in those stuff. Those energy belong to that guy who passed. I can chant him to invite that conscious come to this place and chanting for him. It still works, but there is some qualification for that Lama. There's some high requirement for that Lama's qualification. That Lama should have this power. Just by name, chanting his name or her name, so invite him to come. Fortunately, I got this part, so I can do this. So it is 3 occasions. During those 3 occasions, whatever it is, you can visualize some guy here. Some guy, not just a lie down or whatever it is, maybe in the sky, maybe not very far. So you will give the teachings. As a Tantra, the first one is you repeat the name 7 times, blah 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 blah, and then throw the rest on it like a blast to come down. Now, this is the golden time you meet for your life. Yes, it's the time ordinary person call death, but for you, is a golden time for you to get liberated. Just by hearing of my teaching. The teaching is from Guru Rinpoche. It lasts 1,000 years. Yeah, it's 662. Yeah, so almost 2,000 years. No, 1,500 years. Yeah. Generation by generation unto us. This words is helpful. So you are listening carefully. Now is the time to go. Now is time to pass. But still, you feel very lonely. You feel scared. You feel hungry. You feel angry. So many poisoned emotions coming out, like a mountain to calm you down. But you should catch up this golden opportunity to listen my teaching carefully. So this is starting according to the Tantra. And then as a Lama, I will give you teaching as follows. Now you are already out of your body. But maybe you didn't know it. You still suppose you still alive. But you feel angry because you cannot touch anything you love. You cannot hang out with the one who you love, your husband, wife, your daughter, granddaughter, grandson, like this, your jewelry, your slaves, your servant, your whatever you belong to. That whatever the things belongs to you, but now it's gone. So you feel angry, you feel hopeless. So that kind of things make you angry, and this kind of angry make you, let's say, heavy. So you feel very heavy. You cannot breathe in. You feel you're just falling down like leaves. Now you should listen carefully. That's because you already passed this remains. You already passed. You should know you have to give up all the things belongs to you. You have to walk to your own way, lonely. Now you meet the first battle. Now you meet the first battle. From then on until 1 week, or from then on to 2 weeks. But some kind of circumstances, for ordinary person, you will lose your conscience as for 3 to 4 days. Because of that kind of anger, emotions. That is like a heavy mountain on your side. So you will lose your consciousness. Like you died again. If you done this, you missed a very good opportunity, because at the first 3 to 4 days, the clear light were coming out. The clear light were coming out. Actually, the clear light is coming out from your heart chakras. And the clear light is not just a light. It's so pure, so strong, like a rainbow at first. 5 colors combined together, like a rainbow. And then this kind of rainbow spread it. So you merge into this rainbow and you can get liberated. But this doesn't happen as the first 3 days. There's no vision at all. There's no specific form like a Buddha or like a Jesus Christ, whatever it is. No, just like a rainbow body of our lake. Yeah, how do you call it? The fall, Lakewood Falls. That rainbow, so big, so beautiful, so attractive. 5 colors combined. The first 3 days, they always have a rainbow. So you walk, you face it and walk to it and walk into it to get liberated. Otherwise, you will lose your consciousness suddenly. When you wake up, maybe first week already passed. If that passed, okay, just move that to strong or to the ankles. If you passed, the rainbow light already gone. So some specific color of light coming again. Yeah. We can say the first rainbow color, like 5 Buddhas together for our Buddhism, for our Buddhist. If you missed that opportunity, so each kind of color of light will coming out. First is the blue, dark blue, pure dark blue one is coming out. It's like how to call Varakan? No, the medium one. I suddenly forget. It's the dark blue. It consists of 1 day. Then it's white. It consists of 1 day, like a medicine Buddha. Then it's the yellow one. It consists 1 day. It's the last 1 day. Then it's the red one, Amitabha, the most important one. If you can recognize the right one, like Amitabha Buddha, you walk, you jump into that light, and then you can get liberated. You can get liberated. The last one is green. It's a green one. Yeah, Amongashidi. Also, if you walk into that light, you can get liberated. But it's very hard. Without any training, you are so scared by this light. It's very, very shiny. Very, very strong. Yeah. Of course, I will tell you all the details later, step by step. Today I just give you some brief speaking according to the Tantra. Why I will repeat this? That's because I always say it's so difficult to walk into the light, even so difficult to say that light directly. Why? Because Buddha's light, or we can say the clear light, is so strong, it's so bright. Somebody will ask, no, I'm not Buddhist. I'm a Roman Catholic. Actually, same. It doesn't matter what religions you believe in. That kind of light occurs for each kind of persons. Yeah. Maybe in the second Bardo, the vision Bardo, according to different religions background, so different vision coming out. They believe in Jesus Christ, so Jesus Christ coming out, Yeshua coming out. Somebody believe in Buddha, okay, Buddha coming out. Somebody believe in other God, so other God coming out. Shiva coming out, Ganesh coming out, but actually, for the first time, there's no vision, there's no formation, there's no finger at all, just the pure light. So we can say, behind all the differences of different religions, actually we share a common thing, that is light. So the Bible said, right? After creation, there's a light, so light coming out. Yeah, light is so important for us. Why I say this word during that Bardo Thodol teaching? Because actually light is the ether. Go back to the starting of our teaching today. I said, how can we practice? There's 3 doors. One is your mind, so we do the meditation, realization. One, your speech, So we do the chanting. One is your body. So we do a lot of yoga, we do a lot of martial art, a lot of walking, what kind of this. But as I master, as I practice, my master is to catch up first the chanting. Why? Because chanting is very high level. It's a 5 elements. Everybody knows 5 elements. Because of that movie, right? 5 elements. We should know there is the earth. Our body again, the earth. So this your bone, your meat. Beyond the earth is the water. So outside universe, you got the river, got the ring, got the lake, got the ocean. The mineral universe, our human body, got the blood, got the liquid, got bindu. Is a water. Beyond the water is fire. Outside have fire. Inside also we have fire. But ordinary person, there's no fire. It just got some warmth. When we get old, like a senior, the warmth get lower. So like senior person always feel cold. But for the case they never feel cold, they can bear feet all the way. So as practice, we should go back. As a Lama, we created a chumo, so we have fire, in the fire to this. Then, beyond fire is the wind. What is the wind? You can say, of course I know, outside, today is windy, a lot of wind coming out. But inside, what's the wind? You can say, I breathe in, I breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. This kind of wind, but very weak. Some strong wind is your speaking. Now we talk, we give teaching, it's kind of wind. But still, it's very weak. Why? Because we always speak gossip. We speak dirty words. We feel angry, so we speak dirty words. We use the dirty words to harm others, to try to hurt everybody, to express our anger. So our mouths get polluted. So there's no power at all. But for us, we chanting. So that's why yesterday you asked why I chanting outside. It's the purification. The purification for everybody, all beings, and including me. It's that kind of purification. By chanting, we should know chanting is the most powerful method of the wind. Because by chanting, what we chant is the secret mantra from Buddha, from divine person, from God. Divine beings, we can say, and from God. So we chanting. It's kind of chanting. And you should know all the mantra's purpose to help others, not harm others, not want to hurt others, do harm to everybody. No, we just try to see, we try to help, try to purify. So it's good. So by this kind of chanting, we improve our level of speech. At the same time, improve our level of wind, inner wind. So by this kind of inner wind, we can improve our existence of life. Put outside that. So we should chanting. And the Bardo Thodol as a means is the Lama, they chanting the mantra to save the one who passed away. So this is the Bardo Thodol. Or we can say, as a Dharma practitioner, if you practice very well, you can chanting by yourself to save yourself during the Bardo. You know what I mean? So there's two meanings for the Bardo Thodol. The surface meaning is a trained Lama chanting to save the one who already passed. The other meaning is the trained Dharma practitioner. If you train yourself very well, you practice very well, you can memory all the mantra, and then you can chanting for yourself, even you passed. Somebody said, "No, I already died. How can I chant it?" Yes, you can chant. For example, in a dream, if we dream some bad things, we can chanting Om Mani Padme Hum automatically. I can chanting Puba, Guru Mochi automatically to clear these feelings, to transfer that nightmare to Puba. How? Just by your consciousness. Maybe in your dream, your conscious doesn't work, but your subconscious still works. Subconscious still works. So the practice is to train your subconscious. Train your subconscious to memory all the mantras and chanting it automatically. So that's why, back to the beginning of today's teaching, I said there's three for a live person, there's a three Bardo for the dead person, right? Because we should train ourselves very well. We should practice very hard. Thus, our conscious, our subconscious, or we can say collective consciousness, get this power to chanting. Then, if you can train yourself chanting the dream, then improve, then there is some opportunity. The dead person's consciousness can chanting in the Bardo. It's not a miracle. You can done it. Yeah. If you're chanting some mantra 100,000 times at least, or several 100,000 times, for sure you can chanting their dream. Then, if you can chanting Om Mani Padme Hum for 1 billion times, I can swear you can chanting during the Bardo time. It's not my, it isn't my words. It's word from Manjushri. Manjushri, the Bodhisattva, said the long mantra for the Manjushri, if you can chanting 1 million times, 1 million times, you can be saved by Manjushri. That long one. Namo Manjushri Kumaro Buddhaya Bodhisattva Mokasaya Mokasaya Jita long one. So you can say, 1 million times at least. Why such big Maha Bodhisattva can give this promise? Because it works. It's like training for your conscious, for your subconsciousness. So that's why it comes from the Bardo Thodol. So, ordinary person didn't train themselves. They just try to earn money, save money, get luxury, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Then, they just leave their own happiness and benefit to others, not live for themselves. Right? You earn your money, you just leave it to a son, to a daughter. You cannot keep it for your next life. So, if you have a good daughter, a good son, maybe he or she can invite a good Lama for the parents who passed. But I don't think everybody can get this good merit to meet a good Dharma when somebody passed. Right? So, how to do? You just take your chance, according to your own karma, to take your chance to be reborn as whatever it is. But we should get different stories. First, we should train ourselves during our life. We should train ourselves to chanting in your dream. But how you should chanting in your daily time, right? Because if you didn't chanting your daytime, how can you chanting your dream? Like a joke. Same theory apply. If you cannot chanting your dream, how can you chanting you passed away? It's other joke, right? So, like a logic, we should chanting our daily time as much as you can. And at the same time, by chanting, you can help a lot of persons. And this kind of help to help you to accumulate a good merit for this current life, family, your parents, grandparents, your son, daughter, grandson, granddaughter. And the most important thing is accumulate good merit for your next life. This is Bardo Thodol's meaning. If we cannot train ourselves, so at least accumulate good merit for our family and for ourselves. When we passed, there can come out a good Lama chanting for me, chanting for us. It's so important. Yeah. Why? Because, as I have said, 5 elements. The chanting is the element of wind. When somebody passed, the first occasion I have said, when somebody dying during the process, if he or she is so lucky, the family can invite a good Lama, accompany his corpse, his remains. That trained Lama can do a lot of things to help that guy to pass. First, Lama should ask that person lie down like this one, auspicious, lie down. How to say? Lie down the right side, right? Like the healing posture. I ask that patients do it. Why? Because by this posture, our conscious can go smoothly through central channels. I should mention clearly that there's 2 directions for us, for our human, when the last breathing coming out. As that breathing out, ordinary person just say, this breathing is breath out, actually, right? But it's totally wrong. There's 2 directions. One is outside, one inside. The outside means, this we call indication of death. When somebody will die, or somebody in the dying process, the first is the voice like a chicken, like this. What's that sound come from? That sound come from the last breath out. The last breath out is come from your bottom, through the bottom to the body, stomach, to the heart, through the heart to the straw, through the straw to your mouth, like this. So the outer breath is out. In that kind of things, the medical instrument will verify that body already died. The brain dead or the heart dead. So sign the certificate of death. But actually, during the 3 days of that death, I mean a medical death, that guy is still alive. Because the inner breathing still exists. I said this word is for ordinary person, 3 days. Not for the high rank Lama. High rank Lama can last 7 days or 14 days or even whole months. But some guy with very, very bad karma, how to say, kill a lot of person, kill a lot of animals each day, or blah blah blah. It cannot last 3 days. It lasts several minutes or several hours. It's gone. Or very, very, very high rank lamas, they can reduce the time. Yeah, I will tell you the story later. So during the common period of 3 days, the inner vein still move on. But to the different direction. The inner vein goes down, not going up like outer side. The inner is from this way, because inner vein goes through the central channels. The outer breathing is come from the left and right channels, go to the nostril and mouth. But inner side is not this one, through this way. So inner breathe out is coming down. So that's why at that time the Lama is so important. If a very trained Lama accompanies that guy who in the process of dying, he must use his hand or that guy's hand or family's hand to block this. Like I have told you, the yoga. Yeah, like those, you lie down, you better to do this, to lock. Yeah, someday I lie down, falling asleep, I try to like this. Because can create your warmth. Why? Because this is two, I don't know how to say, called. There's a channel, right? The blood moved. How to say? Oh, yeah, okay, somehow. So you block it, so energy cannot go very quick. Of course, it can go down, but not so quick. So you block it. Or you block it this. Yeah, let's do there is some. Block this. But it's more advanced. Block this. Why? It just prevents that inner vein go too quickly below your bottom, the body. Because below the body, actually below this one, I don't know how to call it. This is the bone. Below this, there's a lot of windows for the human, right? So if that inner vein go down too quickly, maybe they will go somewhere outside. You know what I mean? So that's why for the trained Lama, for the trained Lama or monks, they die just the seat, like lotus. Why? Like this. Why? Because they block all the windows, all the door. It just blocked. So there's, especially for Lama, most of the Lama is a guy, right? Not ladies. So it's blocked. There's no entrance at all. So the inner vein coming down, but there's no door to go outside, right? So it's coming up again. You know what I mean? Coming up again. Then through these channels out. So you can find out a trained person or not is so big differences. Only the person just gone through this. Boom. So during that, I don't call ceremony, during that chanting for the dead person, we always check the temperature of different parts. Yeah, for me, I just check. I can know where they go. Yeah. Because if the temperature, the upper part lose the lose the worm so quick, that means they go to some part below. That means the conscious go to the bad place. Yeah, go to the lower realms. Animal, ghost, accused like this. Yeah. You should always keep these worms and back and back and back. Yeah, then you can go to a good place. So it's very, very important. If that guy in the dance process, if a trained Lama accompany all the process, he will give you the introduction. He will give the guide, and the consciousness can take listen to this. Yeah, even the doctor said that guy already passed, but still the conscious can hear the voice. The conscious can hear the voice and can guide the vein go to the good way to prevent the bad entrance. It's not bad entrance, we can say the bad inclinations. Yeah, so it's very important. Because this kind of person body, human body, we can say, have a fixed structures. Central channel, left and right channels, chakras one by one. So that's why we give the yoga training. We give a singing bowl, sun healing, all according to this formation. The training is we can close the other doors. We just open one window of crown. It's very simple, but so important. If you cannot done it successfully, there is some risk to go to the lower realms. But how? You cannot always seal this by your hand or by whatever blood. So you must seal it by the veins. How? By your chanting, by your yoga practice, by your singing bowl healing. Just clean it and seal it. And then let it go through this way, crown chakra. Or we call southern petals chakras. You know this word, right? Crown we also call southern petals chakra. Southern petals lotus. Southern petals lotus. This. Yeah, there's this one and that one. Like V, the television. Okay, there's no V now for television. Yeah. So it's very important. So, if we want to master the teaching of Bardo Thodol, we must know exactly of structures of human body, how it works, how to prove the existence, how to purify those channel chakras, and then clean it, and then how to make it stronger. I mean, 8 means your veins. Why? As a conclusion of today's teaching, I give you the conclusion. Why? Because your inner vein is the vehicle of your consciousness, the vehicle of yours, of true yours, of your ego, we can say. So now we said consciousness means your mind and your vein together. Your heart and your body together. But now your body is not just human body. Your body is a subtle body, like a vein. Vein is a vehicle, like a house. Who read on these vehicles? Your heart, your consciousness, your heart, your man, you can say, your man. Because the man is not only refers to heart, also part of brain. It's together. Yeah, I will tell you the details for this because the later teaching mentioned your heart chakra is the 42 peaceful deities. Your brain chakra is the 58, the Rashva deities. So it's combined together, 180. So those 100 deities is true yours. And those 100 deities were coming out step by step, your vision bundles. That exactly time is 3 weeks to 7 weeks, to 5 weeks. It will happen one by one, one by one. You will see all the figures, figures, with different colors, with different size, with different sounds, with different ritual instruments and follower. Very large size. The minimal is the 20 stories condominium. Large one is the mountain Everest. Yeah, Himalaya, like this one. So it's very scary. When you feel scared, oh, you lost your conscience again. You passed this. Then you walk to the final one, like a reverse. So you can say, actually, what is the key for Bardo Thodol? Your Ven training, your body action training, your mind training. We back to the 3 laws. So that's why Tibetan Vajrayana always mentions 3 laws, 3 laws, 3 laws. Your manner, your action, your speech. Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum. Why? Just to purify. Om Ahum, just to purify. Use this mantra, 3 words mantra, Om Ahum, to purify your Dharma from your man, your speech, and your body. Why? Because that 3 laws is the true yours. And that 3 laws is the key to the Bardo. And the Bardo is the key to your reincarnation, your liberation of coming again to the life circulation. So we can say why Bardo Thodol is so valuable. It is a practical message. Not just like ordinary sutra, tell you the stories, tell you some value words, how to know this word. Of course, it tells you how to know this word. But Bardo Thodol also tell you how to deal with this word. How to earn a good incarnation. How to prevent the bad incarnation. How to close the door to the bad incarnation. How to open the door to the pure land of Buddha Amitabha. Yeah. So we can say, as a Dharma practitioner, we always remember the 3 laws. As a Buddhist, we not only focus our man on your man, we also focus on our body, your meat and blood, because the body is a prison. Also, the body is the tower you jump to the sky. If the tower is so high, you can jump to the sky and mark to the sky. That's why Vajrayana always do this, get this balance point. How to get this balance point? 3 laws. How to clean these 3 laws? Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum. So I think the chanting is the best way. It's simple, useful, and directly works on our 3 laws, and like a bridge to combine the man and body. Then we can liberate it in the future. Yeah, that's all for today. It's the 2nd chapter of Bardo Thodol. Let's deduct the marriage.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. Kevin. Yeah, I should listen carefully about the Chinese again.